Somewhere in the vast Rocky Mountain West, near a stream, in a forest, or at the edge of a meadow, people are hunting.
Wait, he could have stashed it under this end.
For a legendary, supposedly hidden treasure worth millions to whoever finds it first.
Let's go this way. Oh my God, I see bronze.
Dale Neitzel and Cynthia Meacham are among perhaps thousands looking for this bronze chest, said to be filled with a bounty of gold and rare artifacts. But only one man says he knows where it is.
Here's a wonderful artifact. This is a lantern.
Yeah.
See the wick?
Yep.
Forrest Fenn is an 87-year-old former military pilot turned wealthy antiques dealer. He claims in 2010 he hid the treasure somewhere in the Rocky Mountains.
Why would you do this?
Well, in 1988, I was diagnosed with what everybody thought was terminal cancer. But besides that, we were going into a recession, and I just wanted to give some people hope.
Fenn's health recovered,
Going inside the vault here.
but the idea of creating a modern-day treasure hunt stuck with him.
There's 265 American gold eagles and double eagles. There's ancient Middle Eastern gold coins. There's hundreds and hundreds of gold nuggets, two of them as big as a hen's egg.
He says even he doesn't know what it's all worth.
Writers have appraised it between 1 million and 5 million.
Fenn estimates around 350,000 people have taken up the search. He says to find the treasure,
Begin at where warm waters halt and take it in the canyon down.
all you have to do is solve 9 clues in his cryptic poem.
Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of Brown.
The treasure could be hidden anywhere in literally tens of thousands of square miles of territory, anywhere from New Mexico to here in Montana.
That, of course, assumes it exists at all. Some say it's a hoax.
The story is real, the treasure is real, the treasure is hidden where I put it.
Can you take me out there and show it?
No.
It might not even be here in New Mexico.
Today, thousands of online forums, videos, and documentaries like The Lure fuel speculation as endless as the landscape, obsessing over Fenn's every word for the tiniest clue.
There'll be no paddle up your creek.
I get between 100 and 120 emails a day.
There's even the occasional death threat.
There's one guy called me, he said, tell me where the treasure is right now or I'm gonna kill you.
So far, nobody has found it, including Dale, who runs a popular website dedicated to finding the treasure. How many trips have both of you made trying to crack this one?
It's somewhere in excess of 65 different trips.
I've made over 100 trips.
But this time, Dale and Cynthia are convinced the first clue
Begin at where warm waters halt.
leads to the Yellowstone National Park area, known for steaming hot geysers and pools.
We're going to start where warm waters halt. And for us, that's Madison Junction.
It's also a place Forrest says he spent many summers as a kid.
And I really believe it's at a place that has sentimental value to him.
In September, Dale and Cynthia each drove hundreds of miles to check out their latest hunch, inviting Nightline along.
So when you find the treasure, how are you going to divide it up? Are we talking thirdsies here?
Well, how about your crew?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Exclude them, never mind.
okay,
Sorry.
fifths,
Okay.
whatever. All right, where have you brought us this morning?
This is Grayling Creek.
So into the wilderness we go, looking for something the poem calls a blaze.
If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease.
I don't know what a blaze is.
Neither
Well,
do we. So I think it has to be something
something in the
More
terrain.
permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a big white rock or a big white stone or a cliff or maybe even a mound of rocks.
But just a few minutes later,
To me, that's the blaze.
they say they've found it.
Look quickly down.
Your quest to cease. But Terry Scant with Marble Gaze, just take the chest and go in peace. So
What does that mean?
it means get your butt over there and start looking quickly down off that rock blaze and find a hidey spot.
All right.
As we venture deeper into the wild, we're not alone.
Oh my God, there's a dead animal. Oh. It's a dead deer.
So that tells you there's a bear in the neighborhood?
Who brought the bear spray?
I do have some bear spray.
The potential for danger, bears included, is real, and recently people have been literally dying to find Fenn's treasure. In June, Paris Wallace, a Colorado pastor, was found dead in New Mexico. His wife says they like to search together, but the last time he went alone.
It was a great way for us to get out in nature, to have some quality time together.
In 2016, Randy Bilyeu's body was found along the Rio Grande River. He'd vanished 6 months earlier, his family says, while treasure hunting. And most recently, 31-year-old Eric Ashby went missing in Colorado. His friends say he was searching for Fenn's treasure too.
Fenn was in his 80s when he hid the treasure somewhere out here in the wilderness, but he says he didn't put it anywhere dangerous. Still, there may be those who are taking too many risks to try and find it.
That's why New Mexico's top cop has asked for Fenn to call the treasure hunt off.
You had talked about giving more clues. And again, I call for you to pull it.
I'm not going to give a clue to help people find the treasure. I'm going to give a clue to try to keep them out of trouble. I didn't anticipate that people would die searching for my treasure, but in the back of my mind, it had to be logical that could happen. The grizzly bears alone or something to think about.
It weighs on you.
A little bit, you know. I don't feel responsible. I don't feel like I'm to blame for any of those things that happen.
Back with Dale and Cynthia.
You see the big boulders over there in the ground? Let's go see if there's any kind of a place you could have shoved that chest in underneath that.
No rock is left unexplored.
This is even better, but it's not there.
There is no gold, but just as Fenn says he intended, the quest comes with other rewards.
It's an adventure to go looking.
And even if I was searching the same area maybe a dozen times, every day was a new start.
It's definitely going to be found. Somebody's going to figure it out.
Fenn says some treasure hunters have gotten tantalizingly close.
200 feet. I know exactly where they were because they told me.
That's close.
Not close enough.
Fenn says this may be his last TV interview.
I just don't feel like I have anything to say anymore.
So we had to ask.
Is there any tiny little hint, any tiny little clue you'd like to leave us with? He's thinking about it.
No.
Okay.
Well, I will give you a clue. Try to simplify if you can. That's good advice.
Have you secretly given us clues in this interview that we should go back and parse your words?
I've said more than I should have said.
For Nightline, I'm Clayton Sandell in Albuquerque.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.